As we extend our commitment to the principles of sustainable development, Rio Tinto is continuing to form a series of partnerships with outside organisations. And these partnerships enable both sides to benefit from sharing experience and knowledge of biodiversity issues. A partner with the closest connection to our own core business is the Eden Project in Cornwall, southwest England. Set in a disused China clay pit, Eden Project is the world's largest attraction devoted to the sustainable use of the planet's resources. Eden's purpose is to help visitors realise that everything they use is either grown or mined.
We need people to understand their relationship with the planet, with minerals and with things that grow. Far too often in today's world, a plant is something that comes in the form of a bit of furniture. Steel is something that is part of your car, but you don't think about it. What Eden does is try to get people to actually think about how they bear responsibility for everything that they use every day of their lives.
Rio Tinto and the Eden Project have more than an interest in mining in common. Eden recently built its new education centre and had to make some big decisions about the roof.
We wanted to create a sustainable building, and our first principle was to make the building as beautiful as possible. It had to have a beautiful roof that lasted a long, long time. So what choices have you got? Wood would rot, stone too heavy, aluminium, a bit shiny, copper. The beauty of copper is it changes colour.
The next important decision was how and where to get hold of the copper they required.
Because we wanted the building to be sustainable, we wanted to get materials for the building which were from a sustainable source. So we thought, well, rather than use recycled metals, which would be quite straightforward because 40% of the copper in the world is recycled, 60% of the copper in the world's virgin copper, it has to be mined because of extra needs. So why not try and push the agenda forward and talk to the mining industries and see if we could find a single source of copper from a mine which had very good credentials.
We then went to Rio and said, we're thinking about having a copper roof. Is there any way that you can help us tell this story? Because we decided that we wanted the copper roof to tell a story of the mining industry and sourcing virgin copper.
They said, yeah, of course, we'd love to help. We'd love to help you with this roof.
Rio Tinto suggested that Kennecott Utah Copper at Bingham Canyon could supply the material for the roof. So a team from the Eden Project went to see the mine for themselves. Kennecott's Louis Cononoles showed them round.
They were, I think, somewhat astounded that we could move and mine that much material. When they were here and learned about the operational efficiencies and the environmental controls and the emphasis upon good environmental stewardship and safety, they became convinced that Rio Tinto and Kennecott could be a potential partner in the Eden Project.
What it's done is it's pushed forward the agenda for looking at mining and looking at the mining industry and how we can trace the chain of custody. We know exactly where that roof came from, and we traced it every single step of the way with Rio Tinto. So we've got this paper trail. We know exactly where it came from, which boat it went on, where it was smelted and how it got here, and now it's on the roof.
The story of Eden's copper roof is unique in the world of metals and mining. The partnership between Eden and Rio Tinto has a long-term aspect to it too. Together they're taking part in the Post-Mining Alliance, which explores options for mine closure and mine site regeneration.
One of the first things that got us talking as organisations was this interest in mine closure and the fact that Eden's built in an old China clay quarry and it's had a huge economic impact, positive economic impact on Cornwall. It's obviously quite a successful environmental regeneration project, and we thought that could be an axis by which we develop something through the partnership.
Our involvement with the Eden Project and with all our other partnership schemes is proving that business and society can work together to help protect our environmental heritage for the benefit of future generations.